everyone. Happy Wednesday night, and I'm excited to be with you guys tonight. I cannot believe it's the second week of January. Where the heck did that go? If you are watching, tonight is January 11th, and welcome to our Facebook Live. My name is Anne Granger, and I'm an independent demonstrator here in Ontario. I live in a small little village just outside of London. And I have been a demonstrator for over 15 years. And one of my favorite things is sharing my love of paper crafting with you guys. So welcome to my crafty room. This is aka my studio, which is known as my happy place. I love coming in here and creating. I love listening to my music, and I love sharing my creations with you guys. Popping on a few minutes early, sorry, I'm gonna make sure that my settings look good. And hopefully we have, everything is good. At some point, my daughter is going to probably be coming home, so you might hear my puppy bark. I do apologize for that. So yeah, let me just check my settings and make sure I can find myself. Well, let me see here. So tonight, we are using the Adorable Owl stamp set, which is one you can earn for free during Sale-a-bration. So Sale-a-bration is Stampin' Up's biggest way of saying thank you for being a customer, and they wanted to reward you. So Sale-a-bration is January and February. This year it's only one, so January and February. Every $60 spent here in Canada earns you a free Sale-a-bration, and I'm excited to share that. Okay, I'm trying to find myself here, and it is not going. Let me see if I go. Facebook is doing some weird things, and I just don't get it. It's always changing. That's the frustrating part. Just when you think you know it, it changes. And then you find yourself and you're like, okay, there it is. I'm trying to find myself here, see if this works this way. So yeah, as I'm trying to find myself on Facebook so I can see your comments, I hope that, oh, there I am, maybe? Okay. I think I can see myself. Well, let's see if this works. Hopefully I can see some comments. All right, so we're going to jump right in. Hopefully, if you're here, say hi. You're watching on the replay. Welcome, welcome. I know it's a busy time of the year. Well, kind of and not, but there's sports and, you know, maybe you're just getting home, making supper and cleaning up and all the craziness. So if you're watching on the replay, I shout out to my replay warriors because I know sometimes I don't always get to watch videos when they're live. I enjoy watching them when I'm in my craft room creating. So hopefully you will find this video helpful today. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining. All right, I'm going to switch my camera, which you're going to see my lovely blinds, and then I'm going to switch you down so you can see my workspace. So we're going to get ready to craft. Oh my God, I can't talk today. That's what happens when you work in elementary school. Okay, hold on. Let me switch. That did not work. All right, there's my blinds, and now I'm going to switch you up. And there you go. Make sure I am straight. See everything. I can see my pad. That drives me crazy when I see that. Okay. If Melissa, how does it look? Do I look straight? I feel like I'm crooked here. Let me see this. Oh, I think I am crooked. There we go. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, so Melissa, if you can let me know how that looks, that would be great. All right, so this month's hostess code is right here. So if you place an order with me during the month of January and you're in my online store, check out and use this hostess code, because that hostess code is going to get you a thank you card in the mail from me, plus a free gift if you spend over $50. Plus, you can get Sale-a-bration. Sorry, my video, that perfect looks great. Okay, my camera looks like it's just about ready to, here, I'm just going to tighten up my thing here. I'm not sure what's going on. I would hate for my camera to drop down on us. Okay, so, sorry, Melissa, does that look better? Hopefully that looks better. Okay, it looks better on my end. All right, let's get started. Oh my gosh, it turned off my light. Oh my goodness, technical difficulties tonight. All right, let's get started. I move this back a little bit. So tonight we are using the Adorable Owls, which I said is a Sale-a-bration stamp set. So if you're new to crafting and you're like, what the heck is Sale-a-bration? And I really don't know. I'm not sure why my phone looks wonky. All right, just give me a minute here. I can see, not sure if my puppy is playing with my arm or what. All right. Oh, I'm just going to leave it. That looks good. Just going to leave it. Not going to touch it. Okay. So Celebration is our biggest way of saying thank you. So right now we have a brand new catalog that was just released, which is called our January to April. This catalog is only 4 months long. Usually our catalogs are 6, so that is a big difference. It's filled to the brim with wonderful new products, but the product we're using tonight is actually the adorable owls that you can earn from Sale-a-bration. There's 3 ways you can earn Sale-a-bration products. By placing an order, any $60 order is going to get you either a level 1, so you can choose from any of these level 1s, or if you place 120, you're going to get 2. You can either choose 2 level 1s, or you can pick level 2, which is the $120 value. So that is a great way to earn free product if you're especially stocking up on maybe cardstock or adhesive or envelopes, or you're purchasing some new products. It's a way to go. So we are using the adorable owls, which is great for coloring. The other way that you can earn is if you were to gather some friends, have a party, you can earn an exclusive free hostess stamp set. The best way that you can the best value is joining my amazing team as a demonstrator. The perks of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator are amazing. First of all, the community, the fun, the friendships, the personal growth, the sneak peeks, the discount, the list goes on. So if you were to choose option 1, you could get this beautiful boho blossom mini Stampin' Cup, and we would love to have you. We have members from the East Coast to the West Coast. Okay, so I am using these adorable hours. This is a great set for coloring. It has open lines, so if you love to color, this is a great set for you. I like these little adorable owls. I really like the animals and how you can color them. They're a lot of fun. So we're going to make 3 projects with this. But before we get in, I just want to share some of the products we're using tonight so you guys know when I'm talking about it during my live. We are using the Gingham Country Christmas. The Gingham Country, which is my absolute favorite. I cannot get enough of this pattern. It comes in sweet sorbet. So one side would be the sweet sorbet, the other side would be mint macaron. Or you could have sweet sorbet and pool party. You could also have petal pink with pool party, or petal pink with the mint macaron. So very nice. I love the patterns in this. You can purchase this. This is from our January to April catalog. The next paper that we will be using, and I just opened it up, is called Country Lane Floral. Oh, Country Floral Lane. And I love this pattern. Once again, it has the balmy blue, the sweet sorbet, the petal pink, the blushing bride. So a lot of those great colors that we've talked about in the first one. And the last one, this is like the best value pick of all, is called Dandy Delights. And this one is from a hostess set. I'm sorry, a Sale-a-bration. So if you place a $120 order, you can pick this pack of paper for free. If you watched my Facebook Live last week, you know I used a lot of these colors. So gorgeous spring colors. I don't know where you live, what the weather's been like. Here in Ontario, the weather has been very gloomy. I can't tell you the last time we saw sun. Oh, maybe it was out for a little bit this afternoon, but I really didn't see it. And the last product I want to tell you about we're using is our Stitch Shapes dies. So these dies right now are currently unavailable, but once they come available, you can find that in my online store, and it'll tell you when it's supposed to be in stock. I'm thinking they're supposed to be here mid-January, so hopefully soon. All right, let's get creating with our first project. So our first project is using pool party. Actually, so in my team, I have one of my team members posts a mystery challenge. And I love mystery challenge because she gives you the pieces, but then you have to figure out the card. So every card looks different. And I love it because stamping and doing challenges is kind of like a puzzle. You just got to find the right pieces to make it work. I'm going to post all these measurements for you on this after this Facebook Live, and then I will be uploading the video and posting the video to my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com, and to my YouTube channel, which is Stamp with Ann. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you do, because then you know when I do all my videos. Okay, so this is Pool Party 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. All right. We are using that Country Lane Designer Series paper. So there, look at that. And this actually has a coordinating punch. We're actually using that next week, so I'm super excited. Which is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. We have a piece of white that is 2 3/4 by 4. And we have a piece of Blushing Bride that is 1 by 2 3/4. So we're just going to set these pieces aside right now. We're actually going to bring this one in, and I'm actually just going to bring a little grid paper in for me. And what we're going to do is I have already cut, I've used this for other projects. I've already cut with my layering circle dies a circle. And what I want to do is use it as a template. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our blending brushes and an ink pad. So the ink pad we're using is Pool Party. But I'm excited to share with you, look at our new baby blending brushes. These are new in the catalog, or January to April. You get 3 in a pack. So small compared to the other ones. So we have big ones and small ones. So hopefully these are going to carry over into our new annual catalog, which will begin in May, but I'm not quite sure. So right now you're going to want to purchase these and stock up on them before the catalog leaves. Okay, so I'm just picking up some ink and I'm literally going in a circular motion. Now, I don't want to dab my blending brush, because if I did, I would get this like a big blob, and I don't want a big blob. I want it, so we're going to come off and go in a circular motion, and we're just going to move the ink around the paper. You could go as light as you want or as dark as you want. And I pick up some more ink, and we're just going to go like this. Hopefully I can see comments. If I cannot see your comments, don't worry. I will go back after this video and respond. But if you're here, say hi. Let me know you're watching. Tell me if you have any new products from the catalog, or maybe you're looking to place an order soon. Okay, so that is pretty light. I'm actually just going to add a little bit more, and you just want to make sure you hold it in place so it doesn't move. So I'm just going to rub off again, starting that circular motion, and just I really like these small brushes. I like the big ones. Sometimes I find the big ones hard to use, where I like this small one because it literally just holds your finger on the brush tip, and then you get that nice smooth there. All right, so that has created a mask for us, which is perfectly what I wanted. And I'm just gonna put this back in my bin, and we're gonna just move this away. All right, so now what I've done is I've stamped some images already, because when I was creating. So we're going to use this stamp here. I stamped him in Memento ink, and I'm going to color him with our blends. I just thought it would help speed up some of our Facebook Lives with coloring. Just to know what we're using. So we are using Crumb Cake Pumpkin Pie. So I've already colored his beak and feet in pumpkin pie. Hey, Stephanie! And I've colored his eyes in Pool Party. And then I did his mask around his eyes and his belly in light Crumb Cake. And then I thought we could color the rest of it in dark Crumb Cake. Melissa says, I haven't decided on anything yet. Need to see more samples before ordering. That's a great idea, Melissa, because sometimes you see something, you're not sure of it, but the more samples you see, the more it changes your idea. Is there a specific product that you're looking at, Melissa, that you would like to see samples for? Because if there is, I could maybe add it into my Facebook Live schedule. Okay, so I'm just literally coloring my owl. Just like this. Okay, now these owls do not have any dies. I know, boo hoo hoo. I feel you, but that's okay, because sometimes we can just fussy cut them out. So literally, I'm just going to cut this, save this piece because I think I need it for later. Hopefully that didn't move me too much. Okay, so I'm just checking to make sure. I really find I need to get a new placemat and mark it so that when I set up every week, I'm good. Actually, I would love to have a spot that I just have my camera or my display set up. I don't know, I have to figure out how to add that into my room. And then I can set up like a light box. Sometimes the gloomy weather here is not great for taking pictures, so I'm trying to time it with weather. Okay, so I am literally just cutting out my owl. I am using our old craft scissors. These are my favorite. I bought these when I first started Stampin' Up, and as I said, I will be 16 years in May as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I love every minute of it. I can't imagine my Stampin' Up community of friends not in my life. So I enjoy the hobby. Most of all, I just enjoy crafting with my friends. I love jumping on a Zoom or in-person classes, which if you're local, I have been starting up some in-person classes this month, so I'm super excited about those. I cannot wait to get back to the craft room. All right, so there is my owl, and we're actually going to pop him up a little closer to the top because I want him to look like he's flying through the sky, or yeah, the sky is. So I'm using our dimensionals, which are called aka pop-up dots. If you follow a lot of demonstrators, they might say pop-up dots, but they are dimensionals. So I'm gonna put that there. And we're going to bring in our piece of designer series paper, and we're going to use our seal, and we're just going to put that over the side, bring this in, and we're just going to add that there. We're going to pop up this part. Now when I craft, I love to have snacks with me, usually chocolate. I'm a huge chocolate fan. Do you guys craft and eat? What do you eat? What do you craft with when you eat? Okay, so there is that piece. Stephanie says, love those owls. Can't wait to create with them once report cards are done. Yes, Stephanie, you've got a mission for the next few weeks, but look at the reward you get to do after you're done is crafting. You can just like hibernate in your room. That would be fun. Okay, so I wanted a greeting, and I was trying to think of what I wanted to say. So I'm going to use the Country Bouquet bundle stamp set. It is a bundle. It comes with a coordinating punch, but we're going to use the one that says just wanted to say. I thought that was cute because maybe you could use it as like, I just want to say hello, or I just want to say happy birthday. Or you can say, I just want to say thank you. Or I just want to say I love you. There's so many different ways you can say that. So I thought that was kind of a fun one. And we're going to stamp it on my piece of paper here. And there we go. So this, I believe, is what I'm focusing on next week, is the Country Lane bundle and suite. So it's part of the Country Lane suite, so we'll be using this one next week. Okay, so let me just put some. All right, so now what I wanted to do is I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer because I wanted to give this a little trim. There we go. And I'm going to put this just right here. So I'm actually just going to trim this a bit. Okay, so it looks like that. So that's called I call it banner, sometimes called a dog. And we're gonna pop it here. So here's a trick. When you put your greeting down, obviously you don't want to hang your greeting over because then you wouldn't be able to fit it in your envelope. So what I like to do is put it down. So this part I'm going to tape, and this part I'm going to put a glue dot on. Here's a tip. When you have these glued, your dimensionals all done, don't throw it in the garbage. Oh my gosh, look at all these dimensionals around here that you could be using in your pieces. I actually just need a small piece, so let's just pop that up. And I'm gonna go like that. And right there, okay. Now I'm bringing in, when I was looking for something, because I wanted some type of embellishment, I found the glossy dots, and they have this like pool party color in there. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect for my little owl. Aw, thanks, Melissa. That's fun. Oh, need to see samples from everything. Okay. Is there a specific thing you're looking at, or just you want to see samples from the whole catalog? Because that is kind of funny. So we're going to put one up here. Glad to see you're in your craft room, Melissa, crafting. It's a good way to unwind after a busy day. Okay, so I used the glossy dots, so they come in 4 different colors, and I really thought the pool party looked great on my little guide here. So let me move my take a pic tool out of the way, and I will show you our card number 1. Here is card number 1. Stephanie says, I love chocolate too, but I'm always worried about sticky fingers on my project, so I usually keep snacking for before or after crafting. That's a good one. I just eat chocolate, so I tend not to have the sticky fingers, but yeah, I totally get you. I could not eat chips or anything like that. I would totally get that all over my cards. So it just says, oops, I'm a little crooked here. Oh, it's because I didn't finish gluing it down. Okay, so it just says I want to say, and then you could totally put something like I love you, or thank you, or hello, however you want it, you could use that. So that is card number 1. And then I'll just show you, there's the sample that I made on the weekend. I actually did this on Monday. I needed some crafting time in my room. So there's that. So that's card number 1. And I will bring these back in and show you after. Okay, card number 2 also uses the adorable owls. So this also was a mystery card that my team member posted. And as I said, I really like mystery challenges because they help you think outside the box. So not to worry, I'm going to put all these measurements up. So I'm using thick white. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I don't know where my trusty, there you go. All right, let's put that there. So I have a piece of the Country Gingham Designer Series paper. So as I said, and it actually looks like there's a bit of a shine on it. So this is the mint macaron, and this is the sweet sorbet, which is really, really nice. So my card is actually going to go in landscape mode. So we're going to put that down right there. Let's just flip this over here for a minute. Fix my card. My card looks a little, there we go. All right, so this one is, it's going to go right here. So I'm going to glue that down. Okay, so that's that one piece. I'm also using 3 other patterns from the gingham. So I'm using the mint macaron, I'm using petal pink, and this one is 1 by 4.5, and I'm going to put that right there. So as I said, one side is petal pink, the other side is balmy blue. So really versatile paper because you can use it for so many projects. My last piece is 1 by, this is 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm going to use a sweet sorbet piece. And we're just going to put this right here. Okay, so I've already cut out a styling shape circle, and I've already stamped my owl, and I've already started to color in my owl. So what I colored him with this time was the gray granite blends, the dark or crumb cake, and I did his eyes in Pool Party, and then his beak and feet in Pumpkin Pie. So let me just finish. So we're gonna bring him in. We're actually going to finish coloring him. So I'm going to use the dark crumb cake. So as I said, this, if you're new to coloring and not sure about blends, this set is really good because it's a big wide open for coloring. Sometimes I've seen stamp sets where they're so tiny. And when you do that, just kind of dab. Like if you have a little area that you need to work on, just dab. So let's just color him here. And I like to go in a circular motion. And there's no right or wrong to coloring the blends. It's how you interpret the coloring. Some people like to leave white spaces. Totally how you want to color. Okay, so there is our owl done in crumb cake. And I'm actually going to color his hat in Dark Pool Party. So as I said, I have a little area here, so I'm just going to like dot it. And then I'm going to do this big one here. Oops, I actually meant to do, I know what I want to do. Ah, look at that. We're going to do the same over here. Here. Color there. So it's Pool Party. And then I'm going to come in with the Dark Sweet Sorbet. And I'm just going to color. And I'm just going to color here. Okay, and then I'm actually just going to come in and do my little piece here. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm going to fussy cut out my hat. I wanted to just do the hat and stamp it again so I can pop it up and make it look like it's like popping up out of off his head. I just thought that would be kind of cute. So as I said, these hours are one you can earn for free during Sale-a-bration, which will go to the end of February, so February 28th. If you're a huge fan of coloring, then you're definitely going to want to get this stamp set, or just enjoy owls in general. Okay, I am going to use a little pop-up dot. Let me see here. I have one here. I need to order some more mini dimensionals. I never used to use them, and then I bought a pack by mistake, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like these. They're fun. Okay, so there is our owl. Stephanie says, I don't know if anyone else has misplaced things while crafting, but I have been missing the second magnet for my Stamp-a-ratus for a while now. Just found it stuck to the bottom of my laptop. LOL. Oh, I was just going to say, I bet you it's stuck to something, Stephanie, because that always happens for sure. Things like that, or our photopolymer ink, our photopolymer stamps, they're so tiny, they get lost too. I've had those go missing. And I've actually lost dies. I've had to go search garbage cans for dies, and that's not fun. No, not at all. I do have in my craft room, I have a garbage pail for garbage, but then I also have like a recycling bin. And I think what I did was I was die cutting, and I took the shape out, but didn't necessarily take the die out, and then I threw that into the paper, into the garbage, so that's what I had to look for. So here is our second project. Now I wanted to do a greeting. So if you watched me last week, you know we used the Best Day stamp set, which is this one right here. I love this happy birthday greeting, so I thought let's use that again because I wanted to show you that you can use stamps in other ways. Mix and mango. That's what I like to do. Okay, so we're using Sweet Sorbet. And as I said, I will put all these measurements up for you after this video. I actually have it typed, ready to go, so I'm super excited. Stamped it twice in the Sweet Sorbet. I just need to grab some more of my spray here for my... So here's how I clean my stamps. I have a stamp and scrub, so I use the mist, and then I just clean it here, and then I dry it off. Some people like the chamois. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the scrub. I think it's because that's what I started out with, so I'm just so used to it. Now, if I was going to like friends to craft, I would probably take a chamois. Just easier. All right, let me put that away so I don't stick my fingers in it. put that away. Grab my handy scissors. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut out happy birthday. I'm just cutting out happy birthday here. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the word happy and birthday. So we're going to leave those ones. And then I just kind of tend to go back and straighten up my, oh, that just got really, here comes my puppy in my room. I can hear him. Okay, and then we're going to grab this other happy. And just let me clean up here. Okay. All right, let me just clean up my scraps off my area. We'll bring back in my birthday. What did I do with my other birthday? Oh, there it is. See, look at that, Stephanie. Even I was losing things.
I'm trying to get my mic tuned.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to put one piece here. This is when you wish you had little. Okay, so we're going to put one happy here. And then I think this might be too big for this one. Let's try, oh no, that one actually might work. I just have to move it over a bit. The one thing about the dimensionals, they are forgiving, which means you can move them and bend them. I'm going to put this one down here. And I need to just do a little piece here. So this is what I mean, like this is, oh, I can cut that piece. Huh. Okay, and then here. And then there. So I think I'm gonna put that hat there. So it says happy birthday. So what I wanted to do is, if you followed me last week on my Facebook Live, you noted I used these brand new adhesives, and I loved them, and I gave you this tip. This color here, so it's white, fresh freezer, gorgeous grape, and this color here is mellow mambo. But when you pair it with sweet sorbet products, it actually picks up the color of sweet sorbet, which is so nice. So, that's what I've been using. So, I love. Okay, not sure what's going on with my thing here. So, I'm going to pick up these little dots, and I'm going to put one there, and one there, and I'm going to put one right there. All right, so there is our second project for this evening, using the adorable owls that you can earn for free. It says, happy birthday. Isn't that so cheery? Wouldn't you love to give that to somebody? So I have to tell you, on these, my first two projects, I was coloring in the whole eye. When I show you my third project, and I also have another sample to share with you, I didn't color in the little round circles, so you can see the difference on that one. Okay, so here is our second project. So I'm going to put that one over, and I will bring them back in and show you at the end. Our last one I thought would be fun. I like to make these around this time of year, and I like to send them to customers who place orders. So let me show you what we're going to make. Thanks, Stephanie. So this one, we have a few pieces. So we have a piece that is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. This is our thick white cardstock. So when I make card bases, I like to use the thick white because it's a little more sturdy. I have a piece of that Dandy Delights Designer Series paper that you can earn for free with Sale-a-bration. That is with a $120 order. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Hey, that's okay, Melissa. I'm glad you're still here with us. So I'm actually going to go ahead and adhere this piece down. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Actually, I'm going to flip this over here like this. So this is going to go like here. Then I have a piece that is 1 by 3 3/4 and 1 by 3 1/2. And we're actually going to put these up here just for a minute, but I'm not going to secure them down yet, and I'll show you why. Where did my little... Hold on, I didn't see where I grabbed it. Oh, I think I left it here. Okay, so then I have a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 4, and we're actually going to score it at 1/2 inch. So if you're using the paper trimmer, you're going to use the gray. 2 inches, and then 3 1/2. And we're just going to set that aside for right now, okay? And I'm going to put that over there. Okay, so I've already got a circle. And I've done that out of the stitch shapes. And I actually didn't think I could start coloring this one, which I'm surprised I didn't. Okay, we're going to bring in our owl. I'm watching my puppy who's at the front door. Literally, I was like, what's he doing? I thought he was chewing something. I was like, oh, I have to go get that. But he's chasing his tail. It's so cute when they do that. Okay, so I've just stamped the owl in Memento ink. And I'm just going to take that off for a moment. Let me see if I did. I might have to grab my... Oh, I don't think I did. I don't see it here. Okay. So we're going to color our owl. So we're going to color him. I gotta bring my sample in here so I can see what I'm doing. Crumb cake, pool party, and pumpkin pie. So let's just put these over there. So I'm gonna start with pumpkin pie, and I'm gonna do his nose. I have to make some more of these on the weekend. Once you see what I'm making, you'll understand. Okay, so that's pumpkin pie. I did his nose. I'm going to color his eyes in the dark pool party. Actually, I'm going to do light pool party, I think. And I'm only going to color the outside. I'm going to leave that little white circle white. So I thought I really liked that. I did that on one of my card projects, and I'm like, oh, I like it because it kind of makes his eye look like he's popping out. I'll just pull it up so you can see. Oh, Melissa, maybe. I think you might be on the right track. Okay, so now we're going to color him. So we're going to color his inside of his eye. I just did it light this time. Okay. So the best way to find out what I'm doing in my Stamp with Ann journey is to follow me on obviously social media. So my blog, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, but the best way to stay in touch with me is by newsletters. I send out a newsletter every week on Sunday called Weekly Roundup. And what I do is I recap all the projects I did in a week, and I link them back to where you can find them. Because sometimes social media is crazy. Okay, I'm actually going to color his eyes a little darker because I think I feel like I want it to be a little more standing out here. Sometimes Facebook's all about algorithms, and so is Instagram. So the best way I find is, oops, I just did a little bit, is to follow me on my newsletter. So go to www.stampwithann and you'll get a pop-up that says subscribe, and then you'll be able to see all the fun things we're doing here in the studio and get a recap of all the projects. So how fun is that? I call it Weekly Roundup because I think it's a great way to end the week with all the projects we did. Okay, so let me come in and color my little owl here. concentrating. I understand what you mean, Melissa. Can't comment or talk when you're coloring. What are you coloring, Melissa? I'd love to know. Okay, so there's my owl. All right, so let's bring this back in. So the reason why I didn't want to glue these down was because I wanted the placement to know where I wanted to put my owl. So I think that's good. And let me see here. Melissa, you are right. We are making calendars. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure I had enough room for my calendar. So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to just place these pieces so I can, make sure that I have them the way I want them. Oh, you're going to hear my puppy in the background squeaking his toys. Okay, so I'm happy with that placement. It looks straight and center. So when making these calendars, the best way I would suggest is hearing your calendar with tear and tape, just because you're going to be like ripping the things off each month. I love making these. I can't even tell you how many years I've been making these calendars, but my mom and my aunts have one. Every year they ask, can I have a new calendar? Most times what my aunts do, because they like the one that I originally made them, is they put this on top. I should make them one with the new Lucky Clover bundle, because my aunts are, my mom and they're Irish, so that would be a cute one. Okay, so there is that. Like I said, I'm going to make a bunch more on the weekend. I don't have a lot going on this weekend, so I will be in my craft room. And then we're going to pop this up. Well, I do have my team meeting. But other than that, I look forward to crafting. After I do some cleaning. Ugh. Cleaning over crafting. What would you take? Crafting, for sure. Okay. Let me just peel these off. Okay, so we're going to pop our owl up just like that. And I meant to, or thought I did it, but I didn't. So let me grab a little piece. We're going to stamp It's Your Day. So we're actually going to use the greeting from the stamp set. And we're going to use Memento ink. And I'm just going to stamp it there in the middle. Okay, oh, looks like I got some. Let me just put that there. And then I'm going to grab my Matrix debut is our new Boho Blossom mini emboss machine. Look at this. How fun is this color? Oh my gosh, I love it. So this boho blue is a sneak peek at one of the new colors that will be coming out in our new catalog in May. So we're going to use this with the styling shape dies, and we're going to use this one here, I think is all I need. We're going to put it down. Now, because sometimes your die will move, I actually just use Post-it notes on mine. I'm using my old plates in my new machine because I don't really want to wreck my new plates yet. So I just grabbed it because I wanted to show you what it looked like. So let me peel this off. So you can earn this boho blue embossing machine if you join my Stamp to Create team in the Stampin' Up family during celebration. So if you don't have one, why not add one? And if you already have one, why not add another one? And I have two of these and I use them all the time. Okay, so let's just put that up there. We're going to bring in our little greeting. And I'm just going to put it down there. So once again, this side is going to get the tape. And this side is going to get the adhesive. Let me see, I think that's pretty good. Might need to. Okay. And we're just going to put that like that. It says It's Your Day. Melissa said she's working on a birthday card for Friday for an older gentleman when she has old trucks, so coloring the truck right now. Oh, nice, Melissa. Okay, so in order to make our calendar, because if you were to put this up, it could stay, but sometimes they might slouch and you don't want that. So remember that 4x4 piece, we scored it at 1/2 inch, 2 and 3.5. You're going to take your bone folder and you're going to score those pieces. Just for now, don't worry about anything else, just score all those pieces. Just like this. Okay, so now what you want to do is it's going to be like a V. So you kind of want it to look like this. So you can really give it a good crease down. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is basically one side is going to be glued down and then we're going to glue the other side. So what I like to do is I like to fold it like this and put my tear and tape. Now, I would suggest using tear and tape for this because you're just, you know, it's going to take 12 months. Like, it's going to sit on your desk for 12 months. So you want to make sure it holds up. You don't want to give it to somebody and it falls apart. So all right, so there we go. There's that. Now, the easiest way I found is, let me just make sure which one I want to do first. Okay, yeah, so we're going to peel this one off. Oh, do you hear my puppy? He's like, Mommy, it's bedtime. Why are you not coming to sit on the couch with me? And he's looking at me with his little puppy eyes. Okay, so we've heared that one down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this one off. And then I'm going to close it. And then it helps secure. And then when you pop it up, it sits nicely on your desk like that. So it looks like a tent. So if I set it like that so you guys can see it. And then to finish off the project, we're going to use, once again, these amazing adhesives. I'm telling you, these are like my go-to. I have a drawer of adhesives and I really like the colors. Oh my gosh, I can't get them out right now. Why do they not want to come out? I really like the colors in these ones. So we're going to use the pretty purple because this Fresh Frieza actually matches the designer series paper that I used, which is right here. So this is one thing I love about Stampin' Up! Is everything coordinates. I can go from ink pad to designer series paper, to embellishments, to ribbon, to cardstock, everything coordinates. That is like my favorite thing about Stampin' Up! And the quality. I love the quality of the products, and I love how everything coordinates. It makes guessing easy for me. I just grab a pack of paper and then I create. All right, so there is our third project for the night, featuring the adorable owl. So these are actually Taylor Express. I just left it there. So what you would do is you would just peel this off, and there is our January calendar for this month. So I'll set that up, or I might give this to a customer. So anyone who places orders with me this month will be receiving a calendar in the mail as my way of saying thank you. So you never know which one you're going to get. All right, so let's bring our 3 projects back in. So there is the owls that I made. That was project number 2. Oops. Sorry, that was project number 3. This was project number 2. Let me just put these, let me just do the one here. Oh, there's my calendar base. Okay, and then here is a third project we made. So 3 projects tonight using the adorable owls. Actually, I'm gonna come in a little bit. And then I wanted to share one card I made with you with my team last night. So I go live every Tuesday night with my team. And I actually cased an idea from Patty Bennett. So this is the one she created. I just fell in love with it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to show that one too to my team. So this is the one we made to my team, but showing you. So there's 4 ways that you could use the adorable owl stamp set, which is right here. So remember, you can earn this for free when you place a $60 order during the month of January and February. Oh my gosh, I can't even I have to move up. Oh, maybe I'll just go like this. All right, so these 3 projects are the ones we created tonight using the adorable owl stamp set. It was just not working for me. I need a bigger space or a higher camera. I don't know. I need something. So just to recap, adorable owls is one you can earn for free with a celebration. Remember, if you go shop my online stores, www.stampwithann.com, click shop now, it'll take you to my online store. And if you're checking out, use this hostess code. Anyone who places a $50 order with me this month will receive a free pack of embellishments as my way of saying thank you. Plus, you earned plus you earn points to my reward card, which is my Stamp with Ann Sweet Rewards. And when you fill a full card, you get a free stamp set or a free product. $40 value, and you also get a card in the mail from me. So it's kind of like a win-win when you shop. Okay, so I've been practicing this, so let's try this. I'm going to flip you back. Oh, you're going to see I meant to do flip you down first. I meant to flip, that did not work. There we go. I meant to flip my camera down first and then flip you, so you weren't seeing my ceiling. Sorry about that. It's a work in progress. I'm really trying it. I'm really trying to start my videos by saying hello and then ending my videos with a hello. So, thank you so much for joining us on this fun evening of crafting, our weekly crafting sessions. I go live every Wednesday night at 7:30 on my Facebook page. And then I stream this video. I will upload this video to my blog and to YouTube. And after this video, I'm going to go put all the measurements up for all the projects that I used tonight. So it's like a free tutorial for you. And how can I say thank you? Is all I ask is you like, comment, and share on my video. And then it's like, and leave positive thoughts, because that's what keeps me going and offering you these free tutorials every week. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next week. I believe we're using the Country Lane bouquet, like Country Lane Suite is what I'm working on next week. So I look forward to creating those projects and sharing them with you. Reminder, sign up with my Stamp with Ann newsletter. Each Sunday you get a weekly roundup of all the projects that we made through the week. And I link you back to the blog post of where I posted them. All right, everyone, have a great night. Thanks for stamping with us, crafting with us, and enjoy the coloring. And Melissa and Stephanie, good luck on report cards. All right, everyone, have a great night.